Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for a much anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. He's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Holmes has got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hands of Stone. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Bad Intentions Holmes.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Able to get rid of that one. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Bad Intentions. There's another right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Able to cover up that gut. 10 clicks of the talk. Nice block by Hands of Stone.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Don't stay in one spot.
Good block by Hands of Stone. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice strike after catching one by Hands of Stone. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good way to protect the midsection. Accurate counter punch by Hands of Stone. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good block by Hands of Stone. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them to keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on him, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Keep that head moving.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Halfway through this round. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Keep working the jab.
Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Able to cover up that gut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Off the rope.
A good block. He gets off with a combination up top. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Last 10 seconds. Blocks away that headshot. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Good block by Bad Intentions. Committing to the head work. You see him go there again. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through round number 4. Combination to the head. Targeted counterpunch by Hands of Stone. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Holmes' strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Final 10 seconds. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him, not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Solid counterpunch by Hands of Stone. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Keep your head moving.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep your head.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Back to the body.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Double up your punches.
Throws a counter punch there.
You gotta protect yourself.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Now that's some fine work right there by Hands of Stone. Blocks away that headshot. Good combination. A headshot blocked.
Keep working the body. Keep your distance.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Not able to land the headshot. Holmes is now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have to work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Hands of Stone. A nice block by Hands of Stone. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. seconds remaining in this round. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Sharp 3 punches landing by Bad Intentions. Very precise double jab by Hands of Stone. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Hands of Stones banged around by a big uppercut. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Able to dismiss it. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Blocks that punch. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Hands of Stone's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
Yeah, it's just not moving his head. And you know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, you're handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
He scored well after being hit himself. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. The halfway point of round number 8. counterpunch by hands of stone. Good block by hands of stone. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to dismiss it. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. A little defense turns to offense by bad intentions. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
What a good counterpunch by bad intentions. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And a well-placed counter by hands of stone. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block by hands of stone. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by bad intentions. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by hands of stone. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Carries that punch intended for the head. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Good block by bad intentions. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Good-looking combo by Bad Intentions. And a good counter by Bad Intentions. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by hands of stone. Able to counter that attack. Good job with another left hand. There it is! Holmes is almost out of it there. He was stunned. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Solid right hands headline that exchange. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Holmes is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough, I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic, you don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out, you stay with it.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good defense, just covering up down low. Nice block by Bad Intentions. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Two good jabs by Hands of Stone. Holmes' cut is near his eye. I think it's below his eye, but you can see it opening up a bit here. We'll see how much of an effect it has on this fight. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Up and down, side to side.
Gets rid of that body shot. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Relax.
90 seconds to go in the fight. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. A minute to go in the fight. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
He comes back with the left hand again.
Jab, jab, use the jab.
All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
The judges have reached a split decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions, Holmes.
Holmes is your winner. He gets the nod by way of split decision.
Hey, Joe, it was a good fight. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm complaining about how they came to a split decision. If I'm the commissioner, I'm calling these judges in and say, hey, you watch the fight with me and explain to me how you came up with this.
Now, we've said that many times before, Teddy. Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.